just needed to go away, get away from the building. I think I am a person that I feed off of people's energy. I guess most people are like that. I don't know. And so as a result, like, it's the end of the year. People are feeling very burnt out, and I feel that way as well. And I'm having to juggle like my own needs as well as my children's needs. Anyway, all that to say, I had made a plan for today in terms of like keeping my students entertained, because today is the day after STAR test, and they're kind of just done. They're just kind of done with everything, like learning wise. Like they don't want like more like academic activities. So I found the super cute escape room. It's I found it on TP. No, I didn't find it. I found it. I googled it, and then it's a lady. Obviously, I'll link it, and I'll include like footage from it. I set it up this morning. I'm kind of excited about it. I hope the kids like it. I think they came in and they saw some of the stuff that I had set up, and they were kind of like excited about it. So I think it will go well. I don't think it will last a long time. I think it's gonna last maybe like 30 minutes. That's what the instructions said. The girl that, you know, it's very well, like, it's a great freebie. And I'm sure she's got like stuff that links to like other paid products. That's exciting. I came in, I was like, okay, it's gonna be a long day, but you know, like I've got it all planned out and yada yada. I guess I'm just learning like what exactly it is about teaching that drains me. Like, what are the things that drain me and what are the things that fill me? And I think like this sounds so cliche, and I think some people say what I'm about to say to seem like they're good teachers, right? I guess inauthenticity like really bothers me, or drains me, I guess. And so as a result, like when I'm at school, I have a hard time knowing who is a genuine person and who is just saying stuff to make themselves look good, which is maybe why I wouldn't thrive in a corporate environment, because like the traits that make you a good CEO or, you know, work up the ladder are the same traits that like psychopaths have. And psychopaths are good at projecting a certain image, you know, like they gain your trust and that's how they trick you. Anyway, so a girl came in, one of my teammates came in. I think she came into my classroom wanting to like complain or vent about like another teacher on my team who she is burnt out and she's very mean, and she called in sick today, and so of course her class was going to get split, so we were all going to get like her kids, which I was already like, okay, fine. Like I got the text, it's like, okay, I'm getting like 5 more kids or whatever. And so I just moved on, and I'm like, okay, I made 5 extra copies for the cute escape room that I found, and yada yada. And so then this other girl comes in and she's like I think her purpose in coming into my classroom is to like vent about it. But I had already moved on from that. So like when she came in, it just bogged me down. And I don't know if she meant it that way. I guess with her, like, I'm having a hard time discerning if she is somebody that's genuine or if she's just kind of like playing to everybody, you know, like trying to keep me on her good side, like playing both sides kind of thing. Because she knows that I don't like this other girl that called in sick. So it's just draining. Like, I guess, like, I mean, I've come to a point in my career where, like, it's nothing personal. Like, I may not like somebody, but, like, we still have to work together. And, like, I try not to talk bad about people. I just kind of try to, it's kind of like, what is the circle of control kind of thing. Like, one of our counselors, school counselors, like, taught the kids that. this year, and it's really helped me. And I told my sister it too, because she was like frustrated about certain things, and so just helping me have that circle of control. Hey, like, somebody called in sick, that's out of my control, but what's in my control is making sure that I have 5 extra copies for those 5 extra students who are going to be joining my class that day, right? So once I've already emotionally like moved on from, okay, this girl is full of shenanigans and she's just calling in because she doesn't want to be here anymore, and she's already accepted another position elsewhere, like, she's just going to call in sick repeatedly from now until the school's out. Like, we've got 4 more weeks until school's out. That's out of my control. So I've moved on from that emotionally. Like, I'm not going to dwell on it, but what's in my control is, like, how are those kids gonna, am I going to be prepared for those extra kids that I have when, they join me? And so once I've moved on from that, if somebody else on my team is like wanting to vent or whatever, then it bogs me down. Like, I guess I don't want to be toxically positive. It's not about that. It's more about, okay, like, let's look on the bright side. So all that to say is, the thing that does fulfill me is having those genuine relationships with my students. And that sounds cliche, but that's how I genuinely feel. And I haven't always felt that way. Like, I remember when I started feeling burnt out, like, a long time ago in the teaching career, like, I was a burnt out teacher, and I don't like the way that I taught and stuff. And so now that I guess that in itself is out of my control, like the way that I was back then, because I was burnt out and I had, a baby, so I was sleep deprived and all that, like that's out of my control. But what I can control is how I am now with the kids that I have now, so I'm just trying to be like the best that I can be, given my circumstances. So, okay. All that to say is, today's gonna be a good day. I'm breaking up the day. I have like that pineapple emoji farm activity that I'll obviously like link below or above or whatever, and put like B-roll in for. The kids are kind of excited about it. I hope that they enjoy it and it keeps them out of trouble. And then I'm gonna break it up some. There's also some free Mad Libs activities that for Spanish that I'll put up as well. I did one with them yesterday after we took the STAR test. They enjoyed it. It kept them busy, but like good busy. Like, when your classroom is like quiet and kids are working, but like, like they're engaged, like legitimately like engaged. Like, it was like helping. It was like something that made them think in a good way. So I found another one of those. And there was another one that was free. Like, usually it's like there's a free product and then the rest, like, you have to pay for. Well, this one was like, there was a free product and then there was like another free one that I found. I think that it links to the TPT. It was somebody's website, but it links to some of them linked to their TPT store and others didn't. So I found another freebie. So I have the escape room, which will take about 30 or 40 minutes if I'm lucky. I'm doing some Hink Pinks from Super Teacher worksheets, which just as a warm-up at the beginning when they come in. Because when they come in after specials is their snack time, so I have like a little warm-up for them to like, so they can sit and eat and not talk. And so I'm doing Hink Pinks from Super Teacher worksheets. They love those. So I think like we're going to start off with those. Hink Pinks, that takes about 15-20 minutes. Then we'll do, after the Hink Pinks, we'll do the pineapple escape room activity. And then after that, we'll probably do the Mad Libs activity. And maybe like, I started playing this game called Four Corners with them, where they all go to different corners of the room and I pick a corner and then they're out. And it turns out that they knew about that game because I guess they played in music class and they really liked it. But then after a while that got old, you know, like people start getting out and then they start getting bored and then they start getting into trouble, like getting into my stuff or whatever. So I had to like change the activity again for something else. So I have Four Corners, and then after that I'll probably do like a Kahoot, like a Spanish Kahoot, because a lot of the stuff that I'm doing is in English, because the escape room activity is in English. And it's technically not, I'm supposed to be teaching in Spanish, but this activity was in English, so I wasn't gonna like take time to translate it, you know. Okay, I just wanted to vent. I feel better now. I just gotta stay, like, look to the things that fulfill me, which are, as cliche as it sounds, making genuine connections with my students. And I mean with people in general, but people in the workplace are like, everyone's looking out for their own interest, and you don't know what that is, you know, like everybody has their own agenda, and I don't know what that person's agenda is, so I don't want to disclose like information that they're going to turn on me on, like use against me, which has happened in the recent past. So yeah, I have to be just guarded about what I say, and so that takes effort and it's draining. It drains me. So yeah, all right, hopefully I'll get some good footage. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you think this content is genuinely like fulfilling to you, because you know, the whole theme of this vlog is being genuine, and how things that aren't genuine drain me. So, all right, onward. Your schedule. Everyone's moving to the second category. Everyone's moving to the second category.
Would know that took the
Get down.
ticket, or she could. Okay. I have a duck face. That means heart pineapple. Okay. Wait, no, we gotta enter this. Heart eyes, pineapple, guys. Heart eyes. At something. So I made 10 baskets. Allison said smuggling Jared.
And then everyone's moving to the second category. Let me see. Y'all have your word. Don't forget.
Trying to get this.
You're looking for a word. For a letter from the pineapple that has to do with somewhere in the classroom. And this is the code word. Somewhere in the classroom that has to do. You have the last word. The pineapple left you, the head pineapple, me, left you a letter somewhere in this classroom that has to do with that code word, with the secret word. Don't say the word, because you're telling us. I guess everybody finished, right? Nathan did. Okay.
I did.
Nathan won.
We did.
All right.
Well, I grabbed it.
Thank you. Okay, let's read it. Let's see what it says.
Wait, where was it? That was it. Read it out loud. He loads you and your teammates on his wagon.
What?
How big is this wagon?
Then I find it. Can you do this again? Those pineapples.
Did you like this?
Yeah.
It's fun, right?
Can we do this more often?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Friday.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, this is like.
That'd be fun. I know. I really liked it.